the world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jamal Murray.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at center. And for the Nuggets, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule. And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 5.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
They set the pick to the paint. Knocked away. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebound by the Suns. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
5 on the clock. Booker, no good. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown, the pass to Murray. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Stan, they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Here's Murray. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Richards. Count it.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Jokic a screen. Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray looking around. The Nuggets moving the ball around. No one covering. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Denver. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Suns, a game and a half out.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, I know they've got their sights set on home court advantage in the playoffs this year. And because of that, they're going to be anxious not to spend too much time outside of that top spot.
Yeah, and it's easy to overreact at this point of the season. But there's still a lot of basketball to be played, and they can easily get their way back to the top.
Now, Martin. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Porter against Martin. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Here's Beal. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Jokic after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, and now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Lakers hammered the Pelicans 133-89.
Yeah, LA had a giant third quarter, outscoring New Orleans 43-17. Of course, 2 days later, the Lakers winning their first ever NBA Cup tournament.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Now, here's Jokic. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Jokic against Martin. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Pass to Booker. Right at the free throw line, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
To the middle, here's Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now here's Booker. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Booker. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Donnie's checked in for Martin. Both free throws good from Booker. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Give a warm welcome to the Nuggets
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nick Richards.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Suns trail by 9. Now, Booker. He had 16 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Westbrook. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over O'Neal. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter. Jokic has got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. High arcing shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Free throw, good, Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Stolen by Jones. And they're running. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now here's Westbrook. Still scoreless. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points over Gordon. KD's shot is good. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Shot from 12. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns trail by 7. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
And it's Westbrook missing. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Durant. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to KD. That 3 off the mark. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Clippers. Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. O'Neal looking around. Jones dishes to Booker. Over Westbrook. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Westbrook. O'Neal against Gordon. Jokic inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Nugget lead. And it's the Suns' ball. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic with this screen on Jones. Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Booker. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 15 points. And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. Welcome back to the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. We're so glad you could join us. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
They've got Peyton Watson. Also, Michael Porter's out there. Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in a 2-guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Porter. Teardrop shot. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Westbrook against Jones. Westbrook passes to Jordan. Pass to Porter. Here's Strother. He's covered by Beal. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Strother's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Suns trail by 7. Outside, Jones. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Pass to Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And it's win or go home here, and this is what you love about the Cup, right, guys? The semifinals of the Cup are so enthralling. It's the closest thing we have to the college basketball tournament.
Yeah, everything is on the line in this one moment. That creates a lot of excitement, a lot of drama, and that's what the league was trying to achieve with this event.
He misses the free throw.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. And the Suns also making a change. Martin's checked in. And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. O'Neal outside. Beal the pass to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
To the inside. Porter. Plumlee with the rebound. The Suns have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And Beal gets it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Westbrook. Sinks that one from the post. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. At the elbow, Martin. Over Porter. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Now here's Beal. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And that one's good by Porter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. That shot off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high-percentage shots.
Left side, Beal into the lane, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lobs it up for Jordan. Plumlee with the steal. Jones looking for an opening. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight for the Nuggets. Jokic, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Murray's subbed in for Peyton Watson. Phoenix also making some changes. Durant comes in for Plumlee, and it's Booker in for Royce O'Neal. That one misses for Jones. The Nuggets leading by 5. Pass to Brown. There's a screen by Murray. Going inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Murray against Jones. Jones sets the pick for Booker. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The kick out to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Jones. Now Martin. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Left side, Beal. And Brown pulls it down. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter against Martin. At the elbow, Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Porter outside. Another 3 for Denver.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
KD looking around. Porter against Martin. Pass to Booker. Durant inside. Strong finish by KD.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Porter. Outside Westbrook. Now here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Donnie's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Tyus Jones. Dunn shot's good.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Astanaji. Here's Strother, covered by Martin. Shot clock at 5. Brown's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Martin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And we've got the second edition of the NBA Cup, our second ever semifinals. What'd you learn from last year?
Yeah, I think we all learned a lot, right? These neutral court NBA games are rare. No home crowd. Have to find your own energy. I thought the teams played with something extra in those games. They felt like playoff games in December.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Martin. The Nuggets leading by 4. And here is Murray. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the act. Jamal is lights out at the line.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Murray. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
the numbers here for Aaron Gordon. Averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Richards. Durant for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Here's Jokic. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic just got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Now here's Durant. 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota. No good from Booker.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
On the wing, Murray. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Quarter, no luck. Suns trail by 6.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Deep 2 from Murray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight. Win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous.
I like that.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
Taking a look at the Suns, they're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan. And it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
The way they've been playing, I expect big things from these guys.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here we go. Second half of the 2024 NBA Cup semifinal round. Coming to you live on 2K. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. And so here's Denver. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Bradley Beal picks one up for Denver. They have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Dan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And Murray, here we go. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker against Murray. Booker in the post. He's got 22 on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight. Jokic with this screen on Booker. Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Durant down low. Defended by Gordon. The shot by KD. No good. Lob pass to Gordon.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And so here's Phoenix. 7-point differential. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Nuggets, number 1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Martin finds Richards. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Murray. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Booker against Murray. They set the screen. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Richards. Shot clock at 3. Steps back and fires. And it's Jokic missing. Suns trail by 5. Outside Durant. And here's Booker. Back to KD. Rebound by the Nuggets. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And he's able to get it back. And that one's good by Porter. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix.
Royce O'Neal.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
A moment here to see the stats for Murray. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Richards. O'Neal against Gordon. Right side, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. And Phoenix turns it over again.
A moment here to see the numbers for Jokic. And he's also got the 2nd best 3-point percentage in the league. An absolute deadeye from beyond.
And as you said, number 1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Now here's Murray. He has 5. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What advice, Dan, would you give a new head coach in the NBA?
Well, I think, first of all, you have got to be yourself. You can't try to be another coach. And then you always have to coach the why. Players need to know why you want certain things done to get them to fully buy in.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Denver leading by 7. Jokic passes to Gordon. Now here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Outside for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Murray. It's deflected.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Unloads from 13. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Bradley Beal.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. Pass to Brown. Porter dishes to Gordon. Porter kicks to Gordon. No good on the triple.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Martin against Porter. Outside for Beal. Shoots. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Porter. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going.
Here's Martin. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Dunn's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 5. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain. It's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Here's Dunn, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Back to Booker. For Murray. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards.
One shot. Substitution on the floor.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Denver leading by 4. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Strother. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Beal. 9 points in the game so far.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Booker.
2 minutes.
He goes up again. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now, here's Jokic. 22 points for him. Phoenix grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half. Denver in the lead. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Westbrook passes to Porter. Jokic with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. Jokic inside. Working on Plumlee. Plumlee with some nice D.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Count it. Good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now, here's Westbrook. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Jokic with his screen on Beal to the paint. Inside is Jokic territory.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
Booker finds O'Neal. Back to Booker. Westbrook pulls it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Clock at 6. To the middle, and stolen by Booker. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
Raising the shot, no hesitation, we're back. They're trying to come every time, all right? Set our defense up, make a play against our set D, all right? We just got to take care of it and defend without fouling, okay?
Now, GA, he's commanding his squad to be smarter on defense.
Gotta find a way to just stop the momentum, and I think it's going to start with strong defense.
So now we head into the fourth quarter of this NBA Cup Tournament semifinals contest. One of these teams will be going to the championship game. Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And the shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Brown. And they double up Murray. Here's Watson. Plumlee with some nice D.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Booker dishes to Jones. Floats one up, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And he makes the first. And so Jones nails both of them. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jones against Murray. The three. He can't get that one.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Booker with no one around, offline with his three.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
That's his first personal foul. First team down. At the line for your Nuggets, Watson. Shooting one.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Dunn. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. From the top of the key, he buries it. Booker's got 34 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside for Murray. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dunn passes to Jones. Martin with it. Martin with the screen for Booker. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Plumlee with the steal. Here's Dunn. Outside for Martin. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Jordan finds Westbrook. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
Now here's Booker. Jones dishes to Dunn. Plumlee with a screen on Westbrook. Booker on the move. It's good. Booker's got 16 here in the second half.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Murray down low, defended by Jones. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. Jones kicks to Martin. Fires it up. Rebound by Murray.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Shot from free throw range. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
Martin the pass to Booker. A step back shot here. And good that time. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Martin. And Beal subbed in for Devin Booker. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Westbrook finds Porter. Denver passing it around. Westbrook with it. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Beal the pass to Richards. Now Beal. Floats one. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now here's Gordon. Down low. Westbrook gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Here's Beal. Pass to Richards. Here's Jones. Top of the key, Beal. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And so is Jones. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Pass to Beal. Good defense by Jokic.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Westbrook passes to Jokic. The focus there from Jokic.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall. Nuggets have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Gordon for 3. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. Here's Dunn. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Jokic. It's tipped. Now O'Neal. And here is Beal, guarded by Porter. Now here's Beal. O'Neal is screen on Porter. There's Beal with the 3. A shot missing. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Martin's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Booker looking around. Here he goes. And easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 40 points.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Now, here's Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point game. Booker against Murray. The 10-footer. That one a little long. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Christian Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. There's Porter with the 3. The rebound by Richards. And here are the Suns now. And here's Booker from the arc. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Murray. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. He's off on that one.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get 1 shot at this. They need to make it count.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. With 3, Booker misses the tray. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Nikola, another great passing game for you. What was the key?
I think the guys were making shots. That's the main thing. We moved without the ball. It was a good energy on the floor, and I mean, that's why we won the game.
There is trust in all directions, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.